Okay, YouTube, welcome back to another video. Right, so this is basically all my foods that I have throughout the day. And I just want to quickly show you guys and just give you a little bit of explanation on why I've picked these foods. But I'm just going to go through each meal and just explain a little bit. So we're going to start off with breakfast. Now, I used to have Weetabix. I've gone away from Weetabix. Now I'm having these organic oats. I wanted to switch from Weetabix, and I felt like in the morning it wasn't as filling. So yeah, I thought to myself, instead of having 3 Weetabixes, because the calories have gone up for me now, by the way. I'm not on 2,200 calories. I'm actually on 2,400. As well as the cost of Weetabix and how many you can get in the volume-wise. Like, oats, like, this is a really big packet as well, and the calories are really good, and even the nutritional information is really good. So I think the main thing before I get into the foods is, the main points I want to say are that I'm always going to try to look for the most lowest calorie foods, and I'm also going to make sure that the nutritional information is really good. So it's got good carbs, the sugars are low, and bear in mind, obviously I want to make sure I'm getting still a high protein diet. Now, I looked into the different types of oats. There's Quaker's oats, there's Flahavans. This is the one which caught my eye just because of the nutrition. The sugars are really low. You know, it's got a good amount of calories, and yeah, this is what I picked. So I've gone for this, and it's quite cost effective as well for a kilo as well. It wasn't too pricey. Really good. So I mixed that with, obviously I've got milk. I don't really need to talk about too much about milk. I mean, skimmed. I have Arla Cravendale. I've tried different milks before. I've tried oat milk. I've tried Alpro. Just something which is soothing for my stomach, and for me it has been Arla Cravendale. So this is the milk I have. I have a pint of milk a day. I said this in my previous videos. Milk's really good for your bones. It's got good vitamins in there, minerals, and I think it's easy calories as well. I forgot one thing. Okay, so mixed with my oats, because I need to make sure I'm getting enough protein in. Now, I won't lie, there has been a little bit of talks here and there online about protein powders and protein bars, how they're not, they're not whole foods, they're not essentially good for you. There's got so many ingredients in them, and I won't lie to you, like, in the long run, like, it's not, health-wise, it's not the best thing you could have. It's better to get it from Whole Foods. But, to satisfy your sweet tooth, to make sure that you're hitting your calories and hitting your protein target, I don't personally see a harm in this. So I have it. And you know what? It's all down to your choice in the end, what you want to do. So I do have protein with my oats. Now, like I said again, I'm finding the lowest calorie foods and powders, because I've struggled. I've always been very overweight previously, so I've always struggled in trying to stay to my calories. So I track everything very accurately. The idea for me is, and it makes sense as well for someone who's been very overweight, that you don't want to go over your calories, right? So what's a really good idea you can do is try to find the most lowest calorie food to incorporate with your diet, so you actually have enough calories throughout the day to eat other stuff as well. 88 calories per serving for 19 grams of protein gets me a good amount of protein in with really low calories. I think it's a game changer getting really low calorie foods and incorporating with your diet, because then you can just have a big range of everything, right? You can enjoy that. And then that leads me on to the next thing I can have with it, is peanut butter. Now, peanut butter is really good fats as well. Something just I've newly incorporated, because I've got enough calories, because I'm being smart with my choices. I'm going for low calorie options. I'm going for low serving options as well. And it just keeps me full. It's got good fats in there, and I really love having this with my oats. And then as well as that, the classic 3 eggs. I'll have 3 eggs with that. So that's breakfast time. So you've got a good amount of a lot of protein in there. I want like 18 grams. You've got 19 grams of protein there. And then good fats with the peanut butter, good carb sources with the oats. And that's breakfast done, That's the main thing I'll probably reiterate a lot, is trying to find the most lowest calorie foods, which are very good nutritional wise. We're going to move on to lunch. So obviously it does depend on cost as well, what your budget is, because I do shop at M&S for most of my foods. But yeah, this is the lowest calorie chicken breast fillets that I have found. I have seen chicken breast fillets for, I don't know, like even 160 calories per 100 grams. If you're going through a weight loss process, and you want to make sure you can incorporate a good variety of foods, like trying to find these options is really going to benefit you. But this is 108 calories per 100 grams. I mean, that's insane. That's really good. Lowest calorie. It's got 24 grams of protein as well. I'm always hitting my protein target. Don't worry about that. But like I said, it's the same thing I'm reiterating, right? It's just the lowest calorie options. Like, this is perfect for someone who wants to lose weight, because you're thinking about your calorie intake, and you're looking for the right stuff, you know. I honestly feel like this is going to help you massively if you want to go for a weight loss stage. And then we've got sweet potato. So another good carb source, really good carb source, keeps you full throughout the day and tastes amazing. And on top of that, 98 calories per 100 grams. I won't lie to you, I'm having 300 grams worth of sweet potato every day. And it's so healthy for you, it's so good for you, honestly. Sweet potato, yes, perfect. And then obviously we've got greens. Now I don't have the packet because I've actually ran out of spinach. But basically, I cut up my spinach every day and I just get a whole bag. Now, I won't lie, spinach is so low in calorie. I have 30 grams, which is 9 calories. I won't lie, that is insane, you know. It's perfect. Now, I won't lie to you, you can pick broccoli, peas, you know. There's so many different greens out there you can get, you know, to get your veg in. I go for spinach. That's my choice. That's what I like. You know, this is a good lunch in my eyes, you know. Very good, very high in protein, very good carbs, and some greens in there as well. Sorted. We're going to do snacks. Yeah, we'll do snacks next. So I really like to talk about this. Now, we'll start off with the protein bar. Recently, I think I've seen a lot on TikTok and on YouTube, people talking about saying, you know, these aren't good for you. They're not whole foods, blah, blah, blah. There's so many ingredients in them. Yeah, I know, I understand. But honestly, for someone who's going through a weight loss stage, they struggle to stay on track, basically, without going off their diet because they want to crave a chocolate bar. Having this is not going to kill you. You know, it's not going to kill you. So chill out. So I'll give you an example. This is the new Grenade Oreo white chocolate, and it's got 232 calories, the bar, right? Now, I won't lie, if someone's in their weight loss stage and they're tracking their calories through MyFitnessPal, and they just want to be a little bit more specific in making sure they're getting the right amount of calories in every single day, you know, they could opt for the lowest calorie option. So this is, I think this is the second lowest calorie Grenade bar that I've found. This is 212 calories, the cookie dough. So I believe the cookies and cream's a little bit lower than that. I could be wrong, I can't remember. But there's a little bit of difference in the calories, right? It's not the end of the world if you go over calories, you know. But if you are on a weight loss transformation or going through your weight loss, you know, just thinking about the choices you want to make with your calories, right? This is why we should always be looking at the nutritional information. I honestly feel like it's a good choice, but yeah, there's a whole debate about it online, but it is what it is. I personally like it, so I have them. I've always mentioned how before you should get your fruits in a day, 5 fruits, you know. I see a lot of people online, you know, who show their diets off, and, you know, I just don't see as much fruit within the diet, you know. I don't know, I think I've always been a big up with the whole 5 fruit a day. Should have at least 5 fruits a day. So that's what I do. And honestly, they are so low in calories. So if you're someone who's trying to keep yourself full, I honestly don't see why you can't eat fruit. 100 calories, 30 to 40 calories. Again, maybe 37, 35 calories roughly. 30 grams of dates, you know, for 84 calories. That's really good, you know. It's perfect. And then the classic apple, I mean, 100 calories, 110 max maybe. Perfect, honestly. It keeps me full up, and it does, because they're so low in calorie and they're so good. They've got good vitamins in there, and they've got good carbs in there. And I think before I had this whole thing in my head where you know, this is bad for you because too much of it, it's got too many sugars in there. And no, we don't count our fruits as, you know, processed sugars, because they're not processed sugars, they're good sugars for you. You just need to make sure you're fitting it within your calories, you know. And that's something that I actually managed to figure out from people telling me this, from my coach telling me this, from me looking up online. Completely off about this personally, and I was worried that I was because I used to eat a lot of fruit, but the reason why I was getting overweight was because I was just overeating my calories. It wasn't because the fruit's bad for you. No, the fruit's good for you. You can eat everything in moderation. You just got to fit it within the diet. But you know, you compare this to a chocolate bar. Obviously, this is just going to keep you more filled up. The chocolate bar is going to want you wanting more. But I'm not saying you can't eat the chocolate bar. You can still eat the chocolate bar, but it's just, you know, it's just trying to fit it within the diet. So, talking about liquids, I mean, so obviously I mentioned before I'm having a pint of milk a day, and with that pint of milk, you know, I will have a coffee. I have always big up liquids. Because I have 3 liters of water a day, and I have maybe 1 or 2 coffees a day as well, but I will fill up this big thermos of coffee, not all the way to the top, maybe to halfway, but most of it's just literally water and some milk in there, and a coffee, and then I'll just use my protein flavoring drops, which are literally 0 calories, and they've just got a little bit of sweeteners. But if you just control your intake, you'll be fine. This is completely fine for you, honestly. You can fill yourself up on liquids so easily. Like I get so full up from drinking 3 liters of water, because I'll drink 1.5 liters worth with either Robinson squash or some EAA powders, and then the rest of the 1.5 liters of water I'll just have by itself at the gym. And that's a lot of freaking liquids for me personally. In general, 3 liters is a lot. So if you're someone who wants to lose weight, just drink liquids, drink water, drink squash. You know, you don't just have to drink water. You know, you can drink some squash. You know, it's nothing's gonna happen to you. You know, and there's nothing in here. You know, there's some sweeteners in there. There's some good vitamins in there as well. And I have the double strength, and it's 3 calories per 250 ml. I mean, like, there's nothing. Like, you can have this. There's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, I really would reiterate the whole liquid part. It just keeps you full up drinking that much, you know. But I understand, you know, drinking 3 liters worth of just water sucks. Yeah, I know that. But I don't do that, and I'm not recommending that you should do that. Obviously, it's good if you do it. If you do that, then fair play to you, mate. But I struggle to just drink water, so I'll have some squash, and it just keeps me on track. So yeah, I think this is a good hack, you know, just to fill up quite high and just, you know, sip on it. I just keep drinking on it. Okay, and then we're going to finish it off with dinner. So we've got the chicken again, obviously 108 calories per 100 grams. You've got the spinach again, so another protein source, green sauce, and then we go into another carb source. Now, I won't lie, people say, oh yeah, chicken and rice is so good. Yeah, rice is great, but honestly, rice is so bloody boring. I'm sick of rice. I used to have rice like so often, and I was just like, this sucks. Eating plain white jasmine rice sucks. So instead, I just have pasta. It's literally so good eating whole wheat foods, because it just keeps you more full up. And compared to just normal pasta, even the calorie difference is actually a little bit different. So one thing I like to mention is there's 143 calories per 100 grams, right? This is where I talk about the whole, you know, finding the lowest calorie options. But bear in mind, whole wheat pasta is going to keep you more full up than normal pasta. The Morrison's penne one, so if you go to Morrison's and you buy the white pasta, that's 152 it's 156 calories per 100 grams. So there's a small difference in the calories, by the way. So do you see what I mean, though? Like, you want to just, if you're someone who's trying to go through that process of losing weight or even gaining weight, and you want to just be a bit more accountable of your calories so you can have more, you can fit in more within the diet, then why don't you go for the lowest calorie option, and why don't you go for whole wheat, because it will keep you full up more, you know. And if it doesn't keep you full up more, then I don't know, but it does for me. So this is what I'm sharing, and it's honestly perfect. And this was like 90p as well, so this is very cost effective. But I literally eat 200 grams worth of pasta, and my god, it fills me up. It's insane. So I honestly love it, and I would recommend this, you know, but I don't have it with anything else. It's just plain pasta. But honestly, I would rather eat plain pasta than eat plain rice. And I won't lie, you can have like tomato, you can have like sauce, Domino sauce, and have it a bit more nicer, 100%. I just want to fit this within my calories, honestly, and I don't have a problem having plain pasta. You know, I like it. I've gotten used to it, so I have it. And yeah, but I think the main thing that I'm just trying to say is that, you know, just knowing what you're getting yourself into with the whole calorie thing. Trying to get a good variety of everything, you know, just making sure that you're getting good carbs in, getting good fats in, and getting in your protein intake. You know, that's the main thing I think I'm trying to say. But low calorie options, that's all I'm thinking in my head, that because I want to be able to have, you know, more things. Another example that I was going to show you is that, so this is a ragu tagliatelle pasta, right? This is a really big difference, by the way. This has got 357 calories per 100 grams. Per 100 grams, and this has got 143 calories. See the difference? It's insane difference, you know? And when I did eat this, when I weighed out 100 grams, honestly, it didn't even feel like a lot to me. It was nothing, hardly. Honestly, I ate that so easy. But this, you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to make you understand that knowing the calories and knowing, you know, looking at the nutritional information will really help you in making the right choices, because you'll understand how to fit it within your diet, and it'll just give you a little bit of variety. That's all I'll say, you know. And you know, if I wanted to take something out and add in a chocolate bar, yeah, I can do that, you know. But do I want to? Not really, because I'm good. I'm happy with this, you know. I'm happy with it. I hope it gave you a good insight behind just understanding what I think of behind this, you know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh, I've got to all put it back now.